Fair.
Yeah, like I literally went from Deadpool to Spec Ops: The Line, and it's like it's impossible to take the game serious, Spec Ops seriously,
Well, I don't know,
because
man. When you start using white phosphorus, that kind of makes
yeah,
it pretty
yeah, but it just makes it the saddest Deadpool.
fair.
Like,
Spec Ops,
Deadpool's already sad.
yeah,
he is. By the way, if you guys haven't played Spec Ops: The Line, it's like the best game in the world.
it's very good. It's very, very good.
It's like, have Katie or Kev?
I haven't. I've heard all about it. I just never got around
It's
to
the
it.
best game ever made. Like no hype, because it's like actual from a gameplay wise, not really, but from the journey that takes you on. Well, look.
It's the best game ever, except for the gameplay.
Well,
if the gameplay wasn't there, it'd be a very good
Except it
game.
hates you to play it.
No. What I mean is like games are more than just clicky bang bang.
Yeah.
They're all about the story and the journey. Like, and the fact
Yeah.
this game takes you on such an emotional, heart-wrenching journey while having like the most basic point shoot click mechanics ever. You go into it and like, I wouldn't say it's a game you enjoy. It's a game that you survive
Experience.
and
It's a good
experience.
experience.
It's so good.
Like
I love it.
I kind of put it on the same kind of pedestal as The Last of Us in that
It's better
the
than Last
gameplay.
of Us. It's better than Last of
But
Us.
you could again, like I put in the same kind of class where it's like, the mechanics are all sound, but it's the story that you're there for.
Yeah.
Like it's enjoyable to play. It's very immersive, but it's the story that keeps you. It's the story that you talk about.
Like it's the only game I've ever known that starts mocking you during the loading screens for what you've just done.
Yeah.
Like there's a bit spoilers where you go in and you gun down a whole village because you're trying to find the terrorist, and then the screen just goes, "Do you feel like a hero now?" You're like,
Yeah.
"Fucking hell!"
That's some Hellblade
It's
nonsense.
so dark. It's so dark. Yeah, I would recommend it. Like if you haven't played it, pick it up. It's one of the best games and experiences you'll ever play. So enjoy.
Yep. Definitely.
Also, I've been on the video game thing. We will go back to the Switch. Sorry for derailing it completely, but I'm playing a lot of Deus Ex, and I mentioned this in the show last week, but I have to go back on one of my comments from last week, which is why I want to bring it up. Played Deus Ex: Mankind Divided, finished it, and I was like, "Oh, that's kind of disappointing. It wasn't great." And then I did New Game Plus, and I've never done New Game Plus before. Right, this is my first time ever playing New Game Plus. Right.
For anything.
For anything. I just didn't see the point. I was like, done now. I said, you know what? I kind of want to get some achievements or trophies. So I was like, right, I'll go play a bit more. And the game is so deep, it's unbelievable. Like, I finished it in 6 hours, and I played 20 hours, and I'm not even halfway through it now.
God.
So
I'm having like the same thing, but with the Resident Evil 3 remake.
fair. And I think that's it. Like,
that is a 6-hour game that I've managed to squeeze about 20 hours out of.
But like I don't even know why I kind of ran through the first mode so fast. I kind of just went through everything, and then playing it now, like there's a whole city just there that you can go in and do missions for everything, and it's so much more enjoyable. Now, to be fair, one of the biggest problems with Deus Ex is it's like a survival horror game that has no horror, so it's like you have to really it's the same mechanic. So you have limited bullets, you have limited power. 2 shots will kill you. So you have to play very conservatively, you know the way? You can't go in all guns blazing because you don't have the guns. But when you have your
Isn't he like a bionic man or something?
Yeah, he's still a man. So yeah, he can do some cool stuff, but if 40 soldiers are running around you all firing at you and they're already augmented, you're going to have a bad time. So that's what I mean. Like, yeah, you'll take down about 12 of them, but you won't take down all of them. And that's kind of what happens. So you have to kind of use your brain by like hacking terminals and gas mains and stuff like that. But when you do New Game Plus, you're basically a god. So you're able to just go in and cause absolute mayhem. Like you don't even have to do that. You just have to go and like heads explode and you're like, yay. So, you're just like, it's fine, so like it's the first time that I've actually like had that experience where I was able to do that. And it's a great game. It really is. It's just, I didn't think I'd get that experience in Deus Ex. Plus, it's managed to tie me over from Cyberpunk, because Cyberpunk 2077, 21